I guess if I found out that I couldn't have a kid, like if I was sterile, I guess back in the day, did you literally have to get somebody to fuck your wife for you? Like, I know now you don't have to.
I mean, how far back in the day? Because like back in the day, like everyone would be raised like communally, so it wouldn't even matter who like the dad was.
Oh yeah, you're thinking
like
way back.
Yeah.
Like pre-civilization.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure there always had to be some level of like, that's my kid, right? I'm pretty sure that's my kid. Like before marriage, you know?
Yeah.
Marriage is pretty old. Like, it is interesting because it is something that transcends like every culture. It's not a religious thing. When people say marriage is a religious thing, it's like, I'm pretty sure like every culture has marriage, even the ones that aren't religious.
Yeah.
Sometimes people that aren't religious get married. You know, you can go to fucking China, they're getting married. They don't believe in fucking God and Christian shit like we do. They believe in some other shit, but they still believe in getting married. And I think that's like human nature. There's something about like when you're hanging out with a girl, even when we were fucking like monkey men, you see some other fucking monkey ass dude walking up trying to talk to your girl. You're just like, dude, clearly we're together. Yeah. There's not a word for it yet. We haven't invented this idea yet.
So I'm just going to rip your dick off and eat your nuts.
Exactly. Now you can't have a kid. And now you're going to have to meekly walk up to me and ask me to fuck your not actual wife.
But unfortunately, there's no word for this yet.
Look, just be thankful we haven't invented this concept yet. Because if we did, I would be fucking your wife. But now I'm just fucking...
My wife.
My wife. Because I just invented the word.
That's it. My wife.
My wife! Sir, who did he fuck? I don't know how to say it. It's like a chick that's... I'm not getting it. What are you...
I don't know. It's like the chick that he locked down. Only he can fuck her. If anyone else does, he gets fucking pissed.
It's like... They definitely had girlfriends, right? Back in those days?
I mean, dude, fucking like penguins have relationships like that.
Wives?
They have wives, dude.
Penguins have wives, dude. They do have wives. They are very monogamous. Do they have friends, though? Do animals have friends is the real question. I wonder when, like, friendship was invented.
Fox and the Hound, 1982.
Pretty sure it's not when that movie came out.
I don't know.
But that probably is when friends
first
started.
Time animals became friends.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's the first time humans became friends. It's like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty sure our parents had friends.
You're still talking about animals.
Well, I'm talking about both, dude.
Humans are the
humans, animals,
animal.
And friends. Those are the three things we're talking about right now. Friends? How are you someone's friend before language was invented? Like, would I just, like, if you and I existed in, like, 80,000 BC.
Yeah.
And we were just, like, chilling somewhere, like, hanging out, picking berries or... No, that's
We'd
not...
go, like, hunting
We'd
or
be
something.
hunting. We'd be hunting.
Or, like, maybe you liked hunting and I liked
Fucking.
And so I would, like, fuck your wife.
While I hunt.
And then you'd give me some of the hunt.
Yeah, and then I'd come back and I'd be like, this seems like a very one-sided deal, dude. We are definitely not friends.
Yeah, dude, it's communism. Everyone does their part.
I go out and hunt all day, and you fuck both of our wives?
It's just a job, man. Clock
who
in, clock
agreed to
out.
this deal, dude?
Gotta separate the work from pleasure, man.
Jimmy, you're really good at hunting.
Jimmy, you're the best hunter we know. I suck at sex, but it's the only thing I'm good at.
You really want me to hunt, dude?
You want me to hunt, dude? Have you seen this stroke? Your wife hates it.
But she loves eating.
I'm still coming here every day while you're gone.
Practicing, getting better. Getting better. Your wife's taught me a lot. She's taught me all your moves. Yeah, dude. I don't know how, like, I guess I think about times before we could talk to each other. And I guess there was just like a series of grunts and shit.
Or like nodding of head, or like
you look at my wife and I'm like, definitely, bro. And then you look at like a spear and I'm like,
Definitely.
Definitely, bro. All me, baby.
No, but like, what if I had like a sick spear, and then you had like a sick fucking other spear, but we're both just like, you know what? You have mine, I have yours.
And I just like hand
We're
it to
friends.
you. Yeah, friends.
It's like jersey swapping.
What do you think the first ever word was? Do you think it was friends?
Or was it wife? No, it's probably like, It's probably like, fuck.
Fuck. I think fuck might have been the first word.
Yeah, the dude who lit the first fire that immediately went out.
Yeah. Fuck. And then they invented the word friend, and then the word wife, and then somebody said, fuck. My friend fucked my wife. And then the English language was invented.
That's how it works.
Just like that.
Everyone talks about what Lucy, the like missing link or whatever.
Yeah.
The first, you know what her first words were? Fuck.
Dude. Fuck, dude.
Fuck me. I'm the wife.
I'm the wife. I'm the missing link.
I'm the missing link. Jimmy's wife.
All along, the missing link was Eric. To our marriage, the missing link was Eric. Okay, so we've really painted quite a picture here. But I imagine back in those days, women have to give birth, dude. Like back in those days.
Yeah.
Back in those days. And still. But back in those days, it was like, that was like your job, kind of. That and like doing shit, you know?
Yeah.
Doing other shit. But mostly having kids and raising kids back in these days. And that was understood before language. Nobody had to explain that to women. You know, it was just like, hey, dude, like, clearly we're going to hunt this fucking buffalo. Clearly my friend is going to fuck you. Clearly you're going to have a kid.
My friend has to keep fucking you, so you keep producing that sweet, sweet milk.
But what happens if, I guess, no dude ever thought he was sterile? I would imagine back in those days you would always blame the woman. Like, if you couldn't have a kid, you'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
There was no doctor to be like, nah, I'm pretty sure you're shooting blanks, bro.
No Blue Chew back then.
No Blue Chew, dude. Can you imagine how much it sucked to have those issues back in those days? I mean, it probably the same amount of sucks now, but
Yeah.
there's a cure now, you know? But I figured that maybe after they realized that a man was sterile, that they would probably literally have to have someone have sex with your wife so she could bear you a child. I'm pretty sure. Because it's not like they had the technology to implant children like out of someone else's womb in like sperm implantation. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a thing, dude.
I mean, it probably, back then, it was probably just straight up the doctor being like, all right, I'm going to try a new procedure. This is brand new science. I'm going to try to implant one of your children into your wife's womb. And then he like draws the curtain and then he just fucks the wife.
Oh, man.
Because I mean, like, you know,
bet that's
you
what
read
it
those
was.
articles like every other year that they get shared where it was like, you know, women, they would be treated for hysteria by like straight up just like some medieval vibrator.
Yeah, that is crazy. That was like a legit, hysteria, and they would just like they would sit on a thing, and this fucking giant wheel of wheels would just pummel your vagina until you knock the crazy out of you.
Yeah, until you just bust.
Yeah, I just nutted. The doctor's like, that's science, baby. That's science. But I was imagining the
In
other
the future,
night.
they're going to be doing this online for money.
I was imagining.
They think I'm crazy.
I said,
They say I have hysteria.
I invented the
They
first,
rectally hooked me up to it.
and I liked it.
The taste of its cherry cherry.
I was laying in bed the other night, and I was thinking about this exact topic. Topic.
Wait, which one?
Who, if I was alive in the year 1400, would I allow to fuck my wife if I couldn't have a kid? And I whittled it down to I would definitely let some close friends fuck my wife.
Now that
If
I
I
think
had
about
to.
it, now that I think about it more, I bet back then when everything was so tied to like your family and shit, I bet you'd have your brother or
No
like
shot.
a relative do it.
No shot would I let Dom fuck my wife. Absolutely not. I'd probably let you do it. Like, I'd let you do it.
Thanks,
I'd let
man.
you fuck her. If I had to, dude. If I had to.
I had to.
But this is an age-old agreement we have between us, dude.
Yeah.
This 80,000 years of history.
Yeah, this is before Blue Chew. You have to understand.
Yeah. There's something about this that I say, okay.
If I had Blue Chew, I wouldn't even have to ask you. I'd just do it myself. But knowing you, and it's 1400s.
But here's the caveat, because this is what I thought about.
Hmm.
I'd let you fuck my wife, but not all the way. You have to jerk off until right before you're about to come, and then you can come inside her.
Okay.
Because I think that is perfectly doable. Like, you don't have to have like full 15-minute passionate multiple position sex with my wife to get her pregnant. That's ridiculous. If you're like, all right, but I'm gonna have to bring in these fucking ropes and tie her up and do all kinds it's like, dude, you came in her fucking mouth the first time. How is this helping me, dude? What the hell? I asked you to do one thing.
Yeah. I beg and plead, like, nah, dude, I have to do it from start to finish with your wife, or else it's not gonna have a good child. And then I just like barely get my dick into her bust. I'm like, all right, give me another chance. That one's not gonna be good. You're gonna want to scoop that one out.
Redo. Command Z.
Redoing. Get your servant in here, clean her up.
Get your midwife. Yeah. You'd have to jerk off to right before.
Is that yeah?
And we both have to watch to make sure you're not fucking bullshitting. Obviously, I have to watch.
Of course.
Because, I'm not
Would
going to
you also be jerking off right before?
I'm jerking off right after.
Okay.
Just to make sure it sets in. Just kind of like so my semen can role play as yours. Like,
Okay.
Like when you give a little kid a push mower and he mows next to you. Mm-hmm. My stupid ass bullshit come. And so they'd be like, I'm really doing something. And I'm just like, damn, dude, you're fucking worthless. Worthless.